Hello, I believe, our translation has been started. Give me a second, I'll switch off my sound on my phone. Okay, today is 6th day of my 152 days challenge, and it's already been slightly tough. Why? Because today is Saturday, tomorrow will be Sunday, and while you planning your day, you need to understand that evening already is busy. And as I understand before, with my number of subscribers, views, etc., it would be pretty hard to do any live mobile stream. So I need to work on some solution how I can stream if I am not at home. Surely I'll find, but I postpone it to the next week. So this week I will be at home, and maybe later I'll find out something how to work when I'm not home, how I can still stream at 9 p.m. Okay, last stream I tried to show you my process of creating short. I haven't have a good time today to do another short, but I'll try to do it later, not today, maybe tomorrow. I understand that it not went well as I planned, because I trying something completely new like ChatGPT 3.5 in incognito mode, etc, etc. So I still don't have a very clear and bright plans about my stream, about exactly topics which I want to talk about. Actually, I know such topics, but it's really tough to talk to yourself. At least it's very new experience for me, and it's not going well so far. So maybe I'll record some shorts about maybe social or political things. And at the same time, I'll try to do on my stream something useful. For example, last stream I tried to tell you how to create a recording, how to use power of ChatGPT to help you create shorts. So maybe I'll use my stream time now while I'm do 0 viewers to create some useful videos, so some material for a video, how to do it step by step, and then I'll create some video, and it will be surely useful for someone who don't want to pay some money for those tasks, but instead looking for a way to start completely free. So we'll see what we can do to help create shorts or some video content. I know there are a ton of those content over YouTube, but I don't think there are some step-by-step story starting from scratch how to do that. So I'll try to create such video, and I use time on my streams, at least while I don't have any questions, any ideas, any talks. So I'll just do some work which I later can use for creating my video. I have some experience with Adobe Premiere Pro, so I now know how to cut video, how to combine it together, so it shouldn't be a problem. I have some basic experience on Adobe Photoshop, not Power. Power everywhere, no. Photoshop. I don't know why I need it. I created some images in Midjourney, etc, etc, but again, it's still not about that video. So let's start with some steps. I can start with going into some incognito mode. Let me see. and I have a scene with incognito mode on. Okay, now let's try just to register some account which we will use for whenever we need to do something. Let's say when we need to execute Whisper model for free to get our high quality transcripts from what we are talking about. So we can use that. Bicycles, nice. Motorcycles. I always think if I should to choose also this part, because the part of the bicycle here, maybe even here, let's see. Okay, looks like it doesn't like my precision. Okay, let's try to find some password which wouldn't be so. Oh, it means that a person already registered. Romantic developer, YouTube. Yeah. Oh, we can do that. Create account for my personal use. What's that? Let's try again. I don't know Chinese. Okay, translate. Why I'm Chinese? Oh, Korean. Let's try to switch back to English. Okay, create an account for my personal use. What? Again? English. Romantic. Developer. Yeah, it's taken. So, yeah, it's taken. When we start our streams, I believe 7 days ago. So, today is 20. And we started on Monday. So, it will be July 15th. Yes. And here it would be, let's use some year which is Romantic Developer 5. Romantic Developer stream. No, YouTube. Romantic Developer. Let's try that way. YouTube. Stream. Okay. So now we maybe it doesn't like word YouTube. Yes, YouTube in the. Okay, task my phone. Let me switch my camera. I specify my phone. I'm not ready to share it with everyone yet, so sorry. Okay, and now I received a message from Google. I just put that. Okay, so now we transition back to our next step, privacy and terms. Okay, and we got our Gmail created, which we will use for multiple purposes. Now the good thing is to basically create a profile. Let me try to do it once again. I don't want to show you all my profiles, so let me try to do that. 1 second. Okay. So I'm trying to create new page and trying to set up a personal profile. Okay. Browser properties. So I click create new profile here, and now I'm trying to create a new profile. Oh, it's asking me to log in here. Semantic developer stream. Looks good. Okay, it's not Microsoft, it's Gmail. Okay, Microsoft telling me that there are no such account. I'm creating that account using my Google account. Yeah, it's obvious task. I'll okay, now it's saying that it sends me an email to verify. I go verify. Yeah, it's a long time. Okay, now you see we able to log in with our romantic developer stream account. We are loading the data. Confirm, start browsing. Vertical, dark, finish. Okay, now we can go to our Gmail account. Here, romanticdeveloper.com stream. Now I will not set up two-factor authentication to make it. Oh, it's asking my PIN. I do set up my PIN when I added that romantic developer here. Okay, so now in that profile we will be able to log in here very quickly. So yes, it can go to trash. Okay, now the next step is to execute Whisper model. What is the Whisper model? Whisper model. So Whisper model is speech to text. Basically, it can recognize what you are talking. So it will be very useful for us because I did some research before, and actually Whisper not only free model to use, but also one of the best model I've used so far. especially when we're talking not about English language, but like Slavic languages or any other languages, I believe, Whisper model performs much better. And the nice thing that you can execute it, see, and if you don't like it, you can re-execute it and receive another transcript, which could be much better than previous, especially when Whisper allow you to provide very simple instructions. So when you not just start something to get your transcript from video, audio file, whatever, which has audio stream where you're talking, or anybody talking, by the way, but also you can provide some instructions. Okay, it means that our 15 minutes are passed. Let me see. Where is time? Okay, I see the time. It's 16 minutes past. So Whisper, yes, it's a nice model which can return, basically transform audio to text in multiple formats, including well-known formats like SRT format, which is most used format for storing subtitles, VTT format, plain text format, or JSON format, which also contains some interesting information like, if I'm not mistaken, it contains information about how sure is model about the translation or basically transcription it provided to you. Also, Whisper model can translate text, which also could be useful, but I haven't used that part of that Whisper model. So, nice thing, Whisper model. You see, it says that it's a large data set of English audio and text, but also it's not only for English, it is for so much more. Okay, I used Whisper model inside Microsoft Azure, but also Whisper model is OpenAI product, so they created it about 2 years ago, and yeah, they made it free. Maybe the last product they did free, except of course usage of their MLL models. Yes, LLM. LLM, large text model, large LLM. Define LLM. ChatGPT. Maybe it's not LLM. LLM. Okay, large language model. Yeah, logical. LLM, large language models. Okay, so yeah, it's product of OpenAI, and yeah, you can execute it on OpenAI website, but it will cost you something, not much, but yeah, really, it again will cost something. But our idea is to deploy that model somewhere where we can execute it completely free, and for that we will use, I haven't prepared, we will use a service from Google where you can do that. So execute Whisper model for free. It's Google Colab, I believe. Yeah, we can actually install it directly to our computer and use power of our computer to execute that model, download and run execute. It would be the fastest way, of course, but it will require us to not only download that model but also install something like Python. It probably will require from us to install some other packages to execute Whisper. So I believe it's slightly more complex path for anyone than executing it somewhere else. And at the moment, reason of I'm doing that tutorial is to make it as simple as possible. Okay, so we will try to execute that whisper in Google Colab. So far, it's the way I surely know is working, but probably we can do a small research before we move forward, how we can execute it really for free. So I think it's the time when we stop today, and that question we start our next stream. Next 7th stream in 152 streams. At least 152 streams. So yeah, today we created a new Gmail account, which we used to create new profile in my browser. I used Edge browser, but you can also create profile in Chrome browser, any Chromium based browsers. If you sign in into profile, it helps you to log in into the websites with your profile credentials very easily. Also, we can use it to store our history, so it suggests us something we interested in exactly in that profile, and we can keep track of all the open websites, tabs, etc. in that profile. When we close it and reopen it, it will help us reopen our last session. And again, it's not interfere with our private or personal data, so basically it's personal but different. So yeah, that was outcomes of today's stream. We created that profile, we look what is the whisper model and why we need it, because if we planning to ask ChatGPT to help us with some text, it need to understand the text, and of course text format for the text is the most useful. If we will provide its audio, ChatGPT is smart enough to understand that audio as well, but if we ask it to transcribe it, most probably we can hit some limits. We can try that way as well, but so far I believe it would be much more challenging. Okay, that's it for the stream. I hope you have a wonderful time of the day. Hope you will have another cozy day independently of the external conditions you are in, because main coziness, of course, inside of us where live our soul, or something which is we can interpret as very internal of us. So be with your coziness and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.